In MotoUSA's track shootout, Ducati clearly closed the performance gap on the competition with its highly attractive 899 Panigale. Featuring a giant 898cc V-twin engine linked to an innovative chassis and well-sorted electronics package, will the Panigale surprise us on the street as much as it did around the racetrack?
Ducati probably for me is a surprise at the test. I really enjoy riding the 1199 on the street because it's just like it's such a brutal motorcycle. But the 899's actually, it works better.
You may think that the Ducati's a bit of a focus bike, they've got that kind of race image, but as a street bike, it's way better than you think.
You can ride that Ducati very, very, very hard. It doesn't bind up the chassis. The chassis likes it when you ride it hard. Where the 1199 has not a lot of low-end power, all the power's up top. This 899's actually got some torque. It torques off the corners, but still it's got a hell of a top end too.
The chassis works really, really well. You know, it's quite happy on the bumpy roads, but keeps loads of stability. Like you can throw it around from one side of the tyre to the other side of the tyre, on the brakes, on the throttle, and whatever you do, it doesn't get unsettled. It just stays rock solid.
It is so light feeling. Like even though it weighs 10 more pounds than the Gixxer 750 and the MV, you can't feel it when you're behind the windscreen. It's much less of a demanding riding position compared to its predecessor. And in contrast to the Gixxer and the MV, it works, it's good.
The Ducati does have a couple of issues, a couple of little glitches as a road bike. One, it roasts your nuts. Okay, there's so much heat coming up from the rear cylinder head that your groinal area is exposed to the intense sort of heat that I can only imagine sitting on the sun would be like.
My only complaint really is just the seat's a little bit thinly padded. They could fit a thicker seat or make it available a thicker seat as an OEM accessory. I think that'd be a big plus on the street. But overall, I love the Ducati, and I wouldn't hesitate plucking down the 15, 16 grand it takes to buy that bike. I really enjoy riding on the street a lot.
Surprisingly, the quirks that limited the Ducati on track were masked on the road. Although high-strung, we love the sound, torque, and quick revving nature of the engine. It handles high-performance street riding with ease, yet the suspension is obedient and didn't beat us up on the highway. An improved rider interface, along with an array of electronics, made the Panigale easier to ride for all our test riders. Although it isn't the cheapest, it is the fastest, and the most pretty, and the winner of this year's street shootout. A first for Ducati.